So I decided to make a quick video review of my 2018 Honda Accord Sport that I purchased about a year ago. I have listed the car for sale, so I wanted to make this video before I sell the car. I would like to tell you that overall I was very satisfied with the car, with the quality of the car. I love the design and I love the way it looks. I feel like it's the best option in the $25,000 range. But there is one flaw and a couple of small things about this car that I did not like, and I would like you to know about them. If you're thinking about purchasing the car, you should definitely consider the fact that this trim, a 1.5 liter turbo, is missing a keyless entry. There is a start-stop button, but there is no keyless entry. So if you want the keyless entry, you're gonna have to opt in for the 2.0 liter turbo. There's also a trunk release button missing on the outside of the car, which means you cannot open the trunk with your hand. You have to use either the key fob, the remote on the key fob, or you have to open the car from the inside. And the way that they made the trunk button release work on this car is really strange. You actually have to hold the button down for about 2 seconds before it releases the trunk. I feel like that's sort of an inconvenience, to me at least. But that's not the biggest issue. The biggest issue with this car is if you drive the car for more than 2.5–3 hours at a time, I guess the turbo or the engine in general, something starts overheating inside the engine compartment, and the heat starts coming in through the engine compartment, through the basically the cracks or whatever openings there are in the panels here. You're gonna have that heat coming into the interior of the car, and you would need to run the AC at least at a low setting going into your footwell to compensate for the heat coming in. You would need to be running your AC, but again, that only starts happening after you use the car for more than 2.5 hours, 3 hours. Okay, I used the car for work with Uber and Lyft, so I drove the car for about 7 hours at a time, and I kept having this issue. I'm sure at one point Honda will take care of this with a recall or maybe a change in design, overall design of the car. But for now, this problem is there, and you should definitely consider it if you're planning to buy the car and use it for more than 2.5–3 hours at a time. But in a nutshell, it's a great car. Apple CarPlay, Honda Sensing works great in this car. I had no problems with the CVT transmission. A lot of people are saying that CVTs are not great. I actually like the CVT in this car. This car gives you a lot of bang for your buck. I feel like it's the best option in the $25,000 range. So if you're thinking about buying a Honda Accord, I would definitely suggest this car over anything else out there like a Honda or a Nissan. I feel like this is the best car to buy. Hope you liked the video review. If you did, hit the like, subscribe buttons, and I'll post more videos later for some other cars. Thank you. Bye.